my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were
Be
pretty
quiet,
dangerous,
Nancy.
and at times
Nancy.
really
Nancy.
scary.
Like I said,
But don't
don't
say
care.
anything about
Don't
that to
care.
my dad, okay?
Be
He
quiet.
worries about me enough
Quiet.
as it is.
Quiet.
And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File.
I
That
am
will tell you all
trying.
about the mysteries
I'm
I've yet to
hating that I
solve.
can't just go
If you
back to the
can't
menu
wait
like
to
I
try
normally
any of
do
that mystery,
because of your
just pick up a plane
annoying.
ticket and you'll be on your way.
Cool, shut up. Okay, anyways. So I was trying to do this before going into the save because the issue with this game is I hate this so much because it has daily tasks that, sure, it would be nice if as long as I get it done within the day. But no, I get in trouble if I don't get stuff done as the game exist. So if I miss breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or even like doing any of the laundry and stuff, this game is just it makes me livid that I hate that this game exists. Um, I like the idea, I like the setting, but then instead of some cool thing Nancy's there for, no, we are shuffled into a maid position. Sure, it makes sense to give her reasoning to be in the rooms and stuff, but to make me do a task every day, and if I miss it twice, I get fired and have to start all over again. I hate this game. Like right off the game rip, I'm starting to hate this game. So I had to go and do some looking up on walkthroughs because this is a very confusing game style. I like that it's trying something new, but this is just horrendous. So I wrote everything down in a new way to try to, make sense of it all. Um, so it's 7. Did I already make dinner? I mean,
No need to go in there till it's time to cook.
okay. What about laundry? Um. Oh, the signs are gone. Okay. Cool. Um, what's this? Oh, hey, I know whose rooms are what. That's cool. Um, cool. So I don't have to do anything until 12. So I got about 2 hours in game to do this stuff. Um, yeah, I've been trying to figure something out to do. This is what I needed. There's a few things I looked up to try to, you know, make sure something, actually happened this episode. Because all I did was the daily task last one. Cool. So now I can call her. Um, of course, it's called a hospital because I think that's a time frame thing.
You have reached Pinevale Hospital. All our doctors and nurses are busy right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Okay, and then
Still need to do that. Oops, haven't done that.
I literally can't do anything for a time. Okay, so I can just go ahead and save. Because I need to go, what? Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. What? Ah. Object distance makes no sense in this.
The sign's not buried, so I guess there hasn't been an avalanche.
Cool. Can I not? I hate this minigame, dude. It's covered in stuff. Dude, this is too many obstacles. Okay. Cool. Was there anything in particular I was supposed to do?
I feel warmer already.
Go ahead and report back to him.
You check out Skookum Ridge.
Yep, no avalanche. There's your snowmobile key.
You make a report to the Avalanche Patrol.
Not yet.
That's okay. I'll call them. What else do you want?
I'd better get back upstairs.
Good.
Cool. All right, that was a quick one. I hate that mini game though. Um. I really should just save my game before calling at this point.
You have reached Pinevale Hospital. All our doctors and nurses are busy right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Okay. Um. Okay. That is right. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm getting it right. Okay. Dan's needle. That was. No, so. Yeah, there's a fossil there. That's cool.
Go back to Chicken Ridge and risk getting caught in another avalanche? I don't think so.
I don't like the sound of the snow. It makes me think of styrofoam.
I feel warmer already.
What's up?
So you go to school in California?
Yep. University of California at Brea.
What kind of degree are you working on?
Master of Fine Arts.
Cool. So what's your favorite medium?
What is this, like the Spanish Inquisition?
Hey, give her a break. She's just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Oh, right. My favorite medium? Dirt.
You paint with dirt?
I create works of art by manipulating naturally occurring geophysical substances like dirt. Sometimes I just use my hands, but most of the time heavy machinery is involved.
Oh, brother.
Nobody understands my art. But that's cool. To be great is to be misunderstood. FYI, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that.
So, you like to snowshoe?
I like doing stuff outside. Snowshoeing's about all I can afford.
Think you could teach me sometime?
You don't learn how to snowshoe. If you need to get through snow that's too deep to walk through, you slap on some snowshoes and you just do it.
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool. Accidents make life colorful, you know?
You wouldn't be saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs or eaten that bad potato salad or had those 4 flat tires.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up into your room, but didn't quite make it.
That's bogus, dude. My room's on the 2nd floor, and besides, wolves don't do stuff like that.
Hey, that wolf does a lot of stuff wolves aren't supposed to do. That's why it needs to be hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my window broke and nobody knows why. Pretty awesome, huh?
Is this your first time at the lodge?
Yep. My car broke down on my way to Lake Louise last summer. Pulled in here to wait for the tow truck and figured it'd be a cool place to visit during the winter, so here I am.
Do you ever see anyone else when you're out there snowshoeing?
I see that Yanni guy sometimes. I'll be plodding along and he'll go zooming by. Those skis of his are like rockets, man. He's all like zippy zoom.
Do you ever hear explosions?
Yeah, and they freak me out. It doesn't take a very big sound to trigger an avalanche. And when you're out there by yourself, nothing will ruin your day faster than a couple of tons of snow roaring your way at 100 miles an hour.
Tell me about it. I'll catch you later.
Ditto, dude.
Nancy, hey, got a proposition for you. Since Lou here's too chicken to go mano a mano with me out there in the ice fishing shack.
Snowshoeing's my thing, dude. Besides, it's animal cruelty.
Give me a break. You ever been ice fishing?
No, but I've always wanted to try it.
Excellent. Here's the deal. I need some competition, so I want you to go out there and try to catch a bigger fish than I caught yesterday, which means you gotta catch a 2-foot northern pike. Now, it's a bit of a hike out to the lake, but the shack is solar heated, so it's nice and warm inside. So what do you say, kiddo? You game?
Anything to make you guests happy.
Atta girl.
Well, I'll let you get back to beating Lou.
See you later.
All right. Finally, something to do. I was so tired of just running about. So that one is... Oh, I gotta fight Freddy, don't I? Because that's the Icicle Lake. So... go ahead and save.
The battle for the kingdom of the Snow Princess begins! You win, so you may pass.
It is really, really cold out here. Oh my gosh. It looks like someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear. So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike. Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe? 202-555-7237. That's a U.S. phone number.
Cool. So we got that.
No fishing for me, thanks to whoever trashed this place.
Making sure I can't see anything else.
It is really, really cold out here. Ah, warm again. Somebody left me a note.
I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my... I can stay out. Give you my top secret way I can stay out. Oh, okay. So we have about an hour. We can do that for Freddy.
Hold! By order of the Snow Princess, you shall not pass!
Oh no!
You win! Heads up! Whenever you're really cold, just squeeze the toasty pack and you'll get a burst of heat. It only works when you're already cold, and you can only use one toasty pack at a time.
Okay. So now we can go on longer trips.
I feel warmer already.
That works. Someone texted me. Oh, I gotta go do laundry real quick and then we'll continue. Alright, okay, I saved. Oh, shoot. Calls Chantel. Oh, shoot. One, two, three, one, two. And then I'll go down and talk to...
Hello?
Hi, Chantal.
Nancy, listen, before I forget, Ollie called and said that one of the guests, that Bill guy,
Bill Kessler.
Kessler, right? Apparently he's been agitating for someone to compete against him in some kind of ice fishing contest.
I know. He asked me and I said I would.
Good, because as I said before, you and Ollie are to keep what few guests we have at the lodge happy. If they want you to go ice fishing, I want you to go ice fishing. So, what else is going on?
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what
That bone trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accident, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I thought he maybe deserved a raise, and now every time I turn around, he's all like, "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" Doesn't he realize I have a few other things to think about right now? I swear, sometimes that crabby little whiner drives me nuts.
That's it for now.
I have to get going too. Bye.
Okay. I'll be right back, like I said. I will start... Hopefully after lunch I can call some of these people. Come...
What you need?
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
So much for trying to catch a bigger fish than Mr. Kessler.
Say no more. There's my tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him, but I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
No, I don't suppose you can.
What else do you want?
That's all the questions I had.
See you later.
Okay, so I'm still having to do it. Just now, I have the equipment. Is Bill here to report to?
What's up?
Nice talking to you.
Happy trails.
Hey, little Miss Fisherman. What can I do for you?
Well, I better get back to work.
Okay.
Glad you dropped by.
So we're not gonna say anything to him about anything. Cool. All right. All right. I'll save and then I'm gonna go real quick. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I just finished up doing lunch, so we don't have to worry about watching that. Quickly, let's go ahead and call the hospital.
You have reached Pinevale Hospital. All our doctors and nurses are busy right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not even worth anything. What about what we found in...
You have reached Run and Grow Free, a non-profit organization dedicated to making sure that the wild animals of North America remain wild. No one can take your call at the moment because all of our volunteer staff is busy blocking access to California's wilderness areas in order to protect their cougar, bear, and condor populations. But if you leave your name and number after the beep, someone will eventually get back to you. Especially if you want to make a donation.
Okay. That really sounds like it's trying to pin on that one kid. I don't know when they want me to get the hospital.
And pick me up a double while you're at
Yo, what's up?
Is this Elsa Sybilhoff?
Used to be, now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil, that's what I'm gonna call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
You're a singer?
Rockstar, at least I'm about to be. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. I hear you had some tire problems while you were here?
Oh, yeah, right. It was that wolf. I heard it howling all night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous. So, if you're trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
No, I'm just trying to get additional information, that's all.
Oh, well, bad stuff was happening all over the place up there. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up there. It's just a bad place to work, you know? My unemployment claim is totally legit.
Your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with L, did it?
L?
L, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters. Okay, so it was Larry, my insanely jealous ex-boyfriend. He got all crazed when I couldn't take time off to visit him and slashed my tires, the psycho. I blamed it on the wolf so I'd have a legitimate reason to quit and get on the pokey for a while. I just needed some time off and some cash, just enough to jumpstart my career, you know? Because I got talent, I really do. But you're right, I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
Good idea. What happened to Larry?
All I know is he's wanted for my life. Take it from me. Do not ever, ever, ever think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape, or form a good thing. Because it's not. It's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare My Tires? I'll probably sing it on Canadian Idol. Hey, you want to hear it?
No. In fact, I'd better get going. Good luck on the show, though, and thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
Okay, so her boyfriend is a possible thing. Maybe the sheriff might want to hear about what happened at the lake. So we were able to get a hold of Ellis. That's cool.
Sheriff's office, this is Mohican.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again.
Yes?
One of the guests at the hotel, Yanni Volkstaya, he says someone threw a bomb at him while he was out skiing.
Well, did he see who it was?
He didn't see anything except the explosion, which I'm pretty sure is the same one I mentioned to you before.
Was he hurt?
No,
Why are you telling me this instead of him?
because he's a cross-country skiing champion and he's convinced it was one of his competitors. Apparently the governments of the people he's beaten are as ruthless as they are sore losers.
So what do you want me to do?
I just thought you should know that his life may be in danger.
Well, if this Yanni guy wasn't concerned enough to call us, I don't see what good we can do. Life's too short, we're too understaffed, and it's just too darn cold to go traipsing around out there for nothing.
Do you need some kind of permit to hunt wolves around here?
No, ma'am.
You mean Ollie Randall can go after that white wolf that's been hanging around outside the lodge and just shoot it?
Yes, ma'am. It's always open season on wolves out here. You can kill as many of them as you want.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
The animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
Okay. So that's it on that end.
Oops.
I don't know when they want me to contact that.
Been there, done that. That's finished. Still need to do that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. That's finished. That's finished.
Okay, so I need to go get this fish. That's the only other thing I know I can do right now. So I got 5 ish hours to do this.
Hold! By order of the Snow Princess, you shall not pass!
Okay, there. She's getting quicker.
You win! Bombs away!
Oh, so she keeps giving me those if I win. That's cool. Alright. Go ahead and save there.
It is really, really cold out here.
Alright. Wait. Oh, here we go.
My line just bit the dust.
Okay, so that's gonna be annoying.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Cool. So wait, what? Okay, so you can...
Close, but no cigar.
Oh, Nikes. That's kind of a weird... Oh!
I probably shouldn't have done that.
Why are there mines? Come on. This is very wonky.
So close. Darn.
That's an eel, isn't it?
Wrong again.
So... Okay.
That won't do.
Okay, so not him. Looking for the right fish. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Dude.
Wrong again. Not what I need.
This is hard. Okay, so what, below it?
That won't do.
Okay, what is this fish? There's like 10 different types of fish here.
Not what I need.
Dude. Okay, so it's logs that will separate my line. This makes no sense. Okay.
I snagged a sturgeon. Huh, there goes my line.
No, I don't. Okay, so a lot of those big ones will bite it off. Okay.
Not what I need.
It'd be nice if they showed me a picture of what I'd be looking for. Because I caught it the first...
A sturgeon chewed right through my line.
Okay, so those things I can't be...
A sturgeon chewed
What?
right through my line.
Fuck. Oh. Freaking little. Okay, so that's what I have to watch out for. That thing will bite through it.
Wrong again.
It's not you.
Wrong again.
Okay, so it's at the... So yeah, these needle-nosed ones. Damn.
I
Fuck
snagged a
you,
sturgeon.
you
Huh,
stupid.
there's my line.
Dude. Worst.
There we go. A 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Okay. Cool. Because it sucked up balls. Well.
Oh my gosh. Whoever threw that ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold.
Aw. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from ice floe to ice floe and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
Wait. Huh? But how... I'm confused. I have very limited movements. I don't know what you want from me here. Can I go adjacent? Yeah, I can. Okay. Cool story, bro. Hello? This is very annoying. If things aren't... Okay. So we're pulling... We're pulling a bunch of bullshit right now. Okay, that's perfect. It's what is it doing? Because this is so stupid. It keeps... This puzzle makes no sense. I'm supposed to reach this jacket, but... Worst Nancy Drew game ever, dude. They just outright took all my options. You've got to be trolling. Because this makes no sense. You took the only... Good.
I don't know whose this is or why that wolf left it here, but at least now I won't freeze to death. Ah, warm again. There's a note in one of the pockets.
Cool.
Since I can't go back the way I came, maybe these tracks will lead me to shelter.
So I got a note probably for one of the puzzles. Avalanche Ridge?
Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring.
But gotta go for it.
The snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees. If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes. Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge.
Luckily that means all I need is the snowshoes.
I can't stop shivering. I need to get in and out of the cold, like, soon. Ah, warm again.
Cool. So we got that. Okay, not here. I think this is good enough to call it. Of course, let's do our normal check. I don't know what you want from me.
All our doctors and nurses are busy right now. Please try again later. Thank you.
Oh, sheriff might need to know. Call Chantel. Go down, talk to...
This is the sheriff's office. Nobody's in the office right now, so you can either hang up and call back, or wait for the beep and leave us a message. Your choice.
Might as well leave a message. Hi, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew. Nothing urgent. I'm just kind of checking in, so if I don't hear from you, I'll call you back later. Bye.
Chantel. This is the worst police office I've ever heard from, man.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy Drew.
Did you ask Yanni about using his picture yet?
Yes, but he said no.
Darn. Well, thanks for trying.
I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for me.
Sure.
I'm going to fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying at the lodge, rather than just asking them the questions outright. He says that would put them on their guard. When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accidents.
Sounds good.
Excellent. I'm faxing it to you even as we speak. In fact, it's done. So why don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb. Got it.
Good. Now remember, when you're done filling it out, fax it directly to Tino. And he wants you to call him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
Cool. So I got something to do, and now I know a way to get to the
You'll hear from me again
snowshoes.
later.
I have to get going too. Bye.
Cool. So I guess go down in the basement and then call it. 'Cause I need to talk to Bill, but Bill won't be there. Well, no, he should have been there by himself.
What you need?
Okay, so no one's gonna care that there's an
I'll
exploded.
get out of your hair now.
If you need anything, just holler.
Cool, but so that's weird. Is it says it's supposed to be he's supposed to be alone. Anything else I can mark off?
Still need to do that. Can't check that off yet. Check. Still need to do that. Still need to do that. Been there, done that. Oops, haven't done that.
Oh, so that's what that paprika's for. Okay. So this stupid thing. Which side of the bed does the... home... Okay. Ah, I hate Tino. Okay. So I gotta figure this out. And they only want me to do this to... the bird watcher, Bill, Lou, and Yanni. Okay. I can probably figure this out as it goes. Wait, what? Both. Okay, whatever. These are some of the stupidest questions I've ever seen for an investigation. But alright, I will see you guys later. At least we're getting some stuff done. At least we got to see our little boy again. That was cool. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I don't think there's any other thing. I need Chantel would tell me where that is. And then this, don't know. That's weird. I'm guessing you'll need to do something creative with that. I just don't know where Bill would be, because it says he's supposed to be able to come by alone. Kind of weird that there's a zoom in for this. Okay, I'll have to figure out a color that goes along with that. Yeah. Don't know why I am given that. Maybe that means I can get into the rest of them. But alright, I'll see you.
What do you want?
You messed with my rifle, didn't you?
This I gotta hear.
Excuse me?
This fax just came for you. It's from the wacko left-wing wildlife gang that paid you to screw up my rifle so I'd miss that wolf.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm leaving this place right now.
Good. You just got yourself an escort off the premises.
Oh, well. That's not good. Whoever it is trying to leave this place in ruin. So, okay, well, that exists. Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.